Hi, my name is Jonathan, and I'm going to be brazen. I'm going to say that the philanthropy of the wealthy destroys democracy. Now let me explain myself. Conservatives, they like to say that individuals can do a much better job than what the government tries to do for us. And I totally agree with that because I'm an anarcho-socialist. I'm an anarchist specifically, and I hate government. I hate big government. I just hate government in general because it takes away our freedoms as a people. So I do agree with that. But conservatives, that leads them to saying that it's better for the rich to give their money to charity to help the poor than to even having government social programs. And essentially, conservatives say it's better to scrap all government social programs. It's more effective if the wealthy give all their money. If the wealthy give their money to charity to help the poor. That's the best way to help the poor in the United States of America. Be much more efficient. Just get rid of all government social programs. And that's completely wrong because that destroys democracy. Now, never mind that the working class gives a much higher percentage of their income to charity than the wealthy elites do. I mean, just in general, we, the working class, give a much higher proportion of our income to charity than the rich do. The rich give nothing, basically, to the poor. And the elites in the United States of America, they gain their wealth from suppressing wages. By keeping wages low, the working class, we make very little money. That's how they gain wealth. That's how the wealthy elites gain wealth, is by keeping wages low. So it would not make sense for the wealthy to give to the poor if they're already stealing from the poor. Like they're already stealing from the working class, so it doesn't make much sense for them to give money to the poor because they're always stealing from us. So the rich, the wealthy, they appease their conscience because they know it's wrong to steal from the poor, and they do see poverty in this country. They feel guilty about it because it's their fault, and to appease their conscience, the wealthy practice their own philanthropy. They give money to their own causes. So they take the people's money and support causes and programs that the people may or may not support. And most likely, the people, the working class, would not support the causes and programs that the wealthy give to because it does not affect our lives. So it takes away our freedom to spend on charity what we want to support. So in effect, the philanthropy of the wealthy takes away the people's choice in how we would have directed that money if we were allowed to keep our money that the wealthy have stolen from us. It takes away our choice in how we would have spent that money towards social programs. And if the working class, if we were given our right to a living wage, at least to have a living wage at the very least, then we could have determined for ourselves where to direct that charity and where to direct that charity towards. We could have determined for ourselves, if we had that money, towards what causes and what programs we could have given to. We could have had our own choice, our own decisions, our own self-determination in how we could have chosen to direct that money towards our own causes we support, programs that we support locally. It's our own self-determination, because democracy is essentially about self-determination, the self-determination of the people. So the philanthropy of the wealthy takes away this right. It takes away our right as an American people to spend money on charity that we want to support. We are the ones, we the American people, we want to support social programs out of our own pockets. But the wealthy suppress wages and takes away our right to do that. Because democracy is first expressed financially over against it being expressed exclusively in terms of the ballot box. So that is how the philanthropy of the wealthy destroys democracy. It destroys our own self-determination, how we, the American people, want to spend towards our own causes, towards our own social programs that would have been given locally. That's all about what anarchy is about, is giving locally, not the federal government taking our money. We can give our own money locally to support our own local social programs, but the wealthy suppresses our wages, so we're not able to do that. That's all I'm going to say, and I love you very much.